my name is Bree, and today we're going to do day 23 of my cookie advent calendar. I have today and tomorrow's left, and then I will be done. So day 23 are cow pies. The cookies are actually called peanut butter chocolate cookies from the Reese's package, but we've always just called them cow pies, so whatever. That's what Reese's calls them, but we call them cow pies, so it's the same thing. I've always just followed the recipe on the back of the container. What I do is buy the peanut butter chips for Reese's, and it always comes with this cookie recipe. And I just follow it, and it turns out wonderful every time. Although, since seeing the Chex Mix recipe and how it has changed, I think I'm going to write this one down and see if it changes over time. Okay, so we're gonna need flour, cocoa, baking soda, salt, butter, sugar, egg, vanilla, and of course these peanut butter chips. You're going to need to preheat your oven to 350. You're going to stir together flour, cocoa, baking soda, and salt in a bowl. I got one bowl here, so this is what we're doing. We're not doing that. We're going to beat butter and sugar in a large bowl with a mixer. I don't have a mixer, so I'm going to use a spoon. So obviously, if you had these things, you go ahead and do that. And to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever separated them. I've always just threw everything together, and it's worked out fine. All right, so since I need butter and mine's fresh from the fridge, we're going to go ahead and put it in this bowl and soften it. How much? We need 2/3 a cup of butter. And 2/3 of a cup of butter is, normally I know, okay, we're gonna need a couple sticks. It's like an odd amount. This is why I don't remember. Okay. Gotta need 2 sticks and a knife. Okay. It is an odd amount on the butter. It's like in between the teaspoons, so that's why. Can't tell you how many teaspoons it is. Okay. So, most of a stick of butter for each one. That much. Times 2. And unfortunately, I only have one way to measure this, so this is what we're doing. Oh, what is it? Okay. I think I had some paper there I had to peel off. So 1/3 of a cup is right. Let's just mark it here. Okay, right there. Scientific measurement. Just kidding, not really. Okay, so I'm gonna go melt this. I'll be right back. Okay, it's melted / softened. Whatever, I don't care. So we need 1 cup of sugar. There we go. Just throw that in there. Give it a little mix. And like, since I've been mixing everything with a spoon and a bowl, I thought it was going to be way more difficult than it actually is. It hasn't been that much difficult and more work. I mean, there's some times where it's like, I definitely need a mixer and I didn't have it. Like when I was doing shortening. That stuff, I definitely need a mixer. But other times, I've been able to make it work. Okay. That's mixed. We're going to be going with, then we're going to add the flour and stuff after this. Because step 1 is mix all the dry ingredients. So step 2, we're skipping ahead. Add egg and vanilla and then beat well into this. We're going to need 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. short pour and you'll be fine. And then 1 egg. Make a mess all over the counter. And just mix that in real well. Okay, that egg is really not wanting to mix in. Might have to switch to a fork here. Okay, I got it to mix in. Just had to do a little more work. All right, so the next step is to gradually add the flour mixture together. Well, you know I'm not doing that. So we need 1 cup of flour. There's the 1 cup of flour. We need 6 tablespoons of Hershey's cocoa, which cocoa is, I was gonna say it's cocoa, but you really just have to look at the ingredients when you're buying cocoa. If it says 100% cocoa and then you turn, like mine says 100% cocoa right here, that's making me happy. And then I turn to the back and see ingredients, natural cocoa. That's all I'm looking for in cocoa powder. If it says something else, like ingredients, sugar, and then cocoa, that's not what you're looking for. Put it back. And yes, they will put fillers in it if you're not careful. I can't remember where I came across that, but just double check if you're baking with cocoa or any other random ingredient that's not like a raw ingredient. If you're buying like different kinds of brands, sometimes they make it like cocoa and peppermint for hot chocolate. They do different random things, so you can get the Hershey ones if you want, or you can get this stuff. It won't matter as long as it's 100%. So we need 6 tablespoons. Maybe I'll try to mix it in the mixer. I mean the cup. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then all the cocoa all over my fingers. That's fine though. All right, and then we need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Going in. And then we need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which is like barely any salt, so I should do that over here. I'm not planning on leaving this for my brother to use, only because you shouldn't like eat this salt on a daily basis. I only bake with it, and I don't want him to get confused that this isn't good salt to eat with. It will taste salty, yes, but it doesn't have the iodine in it that you need, and I just don't want him to be like confused. He might be fine. He might understand that, but that's why I'm not worried about it. It's only $1. I might give it to one of my sisters who bakes, but otherwise, I'm not gonna leave it here. I don't want it to end up on the kitchen table, which is weird that that's its intended purpose here, but whatever. In Japan, I've actually gotten used to not having so much salt in my diet, and it has made a big difference, I think. like all of the fried food is less salty. McDonald's is less salty over there. Just everything is. At first, I didn't like it. I was like, where's the salt? But after a while, you get used to it, and it's like, I think it's way healthier not to have so much salt in your life. But here in the US, it's very hard to cut back. Okay, I'm just double checking I got everything. Okay, so gradually add this. Oh, I'm not gonna do that because I've never done it in the past, and I don't think starting right now is a good idea. Well, it could be, but I don't want to. Probably gradually add it to avoid the situation I'm in right now where I have to keep scraping the side of the bowl. But I don't really care. It's still gonna work out. I'm kind of gradually adding this as I go anyway. I need the whole thing in the mixer. My oven's preheated, yay. I'm gonna miss that when I go back to Japan because it's gonna take 30 minutes for my oven to preheat in Japan. I think that just took like 2 minutes. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna deviate just a little bit. My precious nephew, I love him to pieces. He doesn't like peanut butter in his baked goods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple cookies without these peanut butter chips in them so that he can enjoy just chocolate cookies. Because he did say that chocolate cookies were his favorite. So I want to make sure that when he wakes up this morning, he can just have chocolate cookies he enjoys. And he's very young, so it's not like he would just like eat it anyway. He's not allergic to peanut butter or anything, but he just doesn't enjoy it that way. He likes peanut butter, just not in cookies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to scoop some of these out on the cookie sheet now, and then I'm going to dump these in real quick after that and keep his cookies separate just for him. So, we got cookies. And he's not going to eat very many of these because there's so many treats here. So I think I'm just going to make him 4 cookies. I'm debating about just making him 2, but I think 4 will be plenty. Because we still got a few days before actual Christmas. So I think 4 days will be perfect for him. Okay. Now we just take these, fight with the bag for the next 10 hours. And then dump all of these in here. And we just mix all the chocolate chips in. The peanut butter chips. And then we put it on cookie sheet. And then we're going to bake these, I bet, for 10 minutes, but let me just confirm that. Oh no, you bake for 8 to 9 minutes. And then that's it. So I will come back with you after I'm done baking. Okay, so the cow pies are done. And they are super soft on the inside. You can absolutely bake them longer and make them crispy. But we like soft cookies, so that's what I did. They are very good. I knew they were going to be good. I love these cookies. They are so rich and chocolatey. And then they have the peanut butter chips in them, which is also amazing. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.